East fans, welcome to Before the Bounce for season 2022. My name is Ben Gibson. Things are looking a little bit different at the moment. We are via Zoom, hopefully back in studio soon, but I'm joined once again this year by star defender Libby Birch. Lib, thanks very much for helping us out.
No, it's great to be back on Before the Bounce. Obviously a little bit different via Zoom, COVID times, but excited to be able to start the season with round one this weekend.
One thing that hasn't changed is there is a big rivalry to kick off the season. We're playing for the Hampson Hardman Cup. That is the game against the Bulldogs. They currently hold the cup after knocking us over last year, but we have a 3-2 record overall, and it is a big rivalry. We've been playing them all the way back since 2013. You must be really keen to get this season underway with a win over the Dogs.
Yeah, I think it's a fantastic round one game, not only because it's a great side to play against and a great venue, but because of the history you just explained. It's been a part of women's football for so long. And I just think for the fans and just to be playing at Whitten Oval under lights on Saturday night, it's just a fantastic contest for round one.
One of the most exciting things about a new season is some new faces. We've got 4 debutants: Taylor Harris, Eliza West, Ali Brown, and Maggie Karras, who's been on the list for 2 years now. Start with Maggie. You must be excited to see someone like her, a great character, get an opportunity. And at 190 centimetres, she's an exciting prospect.
Yeah, Maggie's been working on her ruck craft so hard over this off season, and she is obviously an extremely talented dual sport athlete. So she's a netballer, she's in the Australian pathway, which is terrific. But to see her get the opportunity to play with us in the red and blue is super exciting, and we are absolutely thrilled for her. And she's been learning a lot, obviously, off Loz Pierce. So a great sort of mentorship role there. Westy, she has been electric, obviously made such an inroads in this VFLW season in 2021 for Casey. She was terrific. She won the best and fairest for VFLW for Casey. And she's just she's so speedy, and she's put every foot forward to wanting to play round one. And she absolutely deserves this opportunity. And she's just been a terrific team player. So really excited to have her.
Then 2 girls who we've seen in the AFLW competition before, Ali Brown and Taylor Harris. Ali been at the Saints and the Blues. What can fans expect to see from her?
Brownie is another great character that we've had in our group. She is in our back line, and she has improved so much. I know that she had been trained a certain way at St Kilda as a defender, and she really wanted to come to Melbourne and grow that skill set. And I think that that's something she's really proud of and really developed. So that's been awesome to see as a teammate. And she's definitely one to look out for in this round one match. And obviously we know Taylor Harris has had some inconsistencies in form and some challenges over the last couple of years, but terrific to have her at the Melbourne Demons with such a great group around her. Taylor has been awesome and has definitely challenged all of us to be better defenders, that's for sure.
And I think Taylor comes with a high profile and probably high expectation externally, but people do forget she's just 24 years old. So as a key forward, she will take time to develop, and I'm probably just expecting her to play a role, help out Jackie Parry and Kate Hoare, and not take too much of the load herself. So exciting to have her in the team, exciting to see all those girls get an opportunity, but hopefully they just do the little things well and help the team get a win. One thing we have to mention is COVID. It's a big factor this season, and there's going to be interruptions, no doubt. We've seen in the BBL and the NBA, the NFL, players have been missing. There's been top-up players. That's going to happen in AFLW as well. There's players out this week with health and safety protocols. That could be they have COVID. That could be they're a close contact. It's going to be something we're going to have to get used to. How have the girls gone in adapting to all the changes, rapid tests before trainings and things like that this season?
Well, it's obviously been the third year of managing playing in a pandemic, but this year seems almost the most unpredictable, which is not what we would have expected because we felt like we'd sort of been progressing through the pandemic and we, adapted and we got used to it. And now there's like a real health concern that you could miss a game. And there's certainly a higher risk for all of us that are working full time as part-time athletes and the exposure that we have to COVID-19. So I think that it's become a real priority for us to make sure that we're looking after not only ourselves, but the club. and making sure that we're making the right choices in that we're fit and healthy to play each weekend.
I think what it does do also is makes the competition really quite even. You never quite know who's going to be at full strength at what point. So I think some people in the media have said we could be flag fancies. I think it's going to be a really hard season to pick, but hopefully we'll be up there after coming off a prelim last year. What are the learnings taking from that game and the season as a whole?
Yeah, I think as we've spoken about a lot as a group and to our fans, it was extremely disappointing to have finished the season in the game that we did at Adelaide Oval, because we had such a great last couple of games leading up to that, and we felt like we had a lot of momentum to head into that final. But I think what we learned was that we needed to go away and grow again as people and as a group. And there were some things that we needed to definitely take to the next level. And those things are like talking of communication on field. That needs to be a must. That can't be something that we just flick the switch on game day. That needs to be something that we're doing consistently in training, but also during games. So I think things like that's just an example, but we've become realists in that we need to be honest with ourselves and make sure that we're in the hunt for that flag. And in order to do that, I think that you need to break down some of the things that haven't been working in order to improve.
That starts this week with the clash against the Bulldogs, who came 8th last year, sort of a middle of the road team. They were 5-4, so quite inconsistent at times, but dangerous nonetheless. They got the better of us. Who are some of their stars that fans should look out for?
Yeah, I definitely think they're obviously quite a young side. But they've got some experience in Ali Blackburn, who has been incredible form over the last few years as a dominant midfielder for them. And she works really nicely with Kirsty Lamb in that midfield role there. We also have Izzy Huntington, who can either play up forward or down back, and she's a terrific contested mark. I think she was one of the most contested marks in the season of 2021. So she's definitely one to look out for and one that we'll be trying to stop.
Things for the fans to look out for on our end. Well, I think personally, maybe something more to be mindful of is it is round one. There's going to be nerves. There'll be a few players a little rusty, but the pressure will be up. So I'd say expect to see some sloppy disposal, a lot of contest, heavy contested play, but whoever can adapt quicker to that, actually make the most of their opportunities going forward, will likely come out with the win. But have you got a player for fans to watch on our end?
Yes, definitely. It is Shelley Heek. She has been a weapon for us the last couple of years. And I've obviously said on Before the Bounce before, she is a silent assassin out on the field. And she's going to be taking yet another step up with the way that she plays this year, in that she's just had a wonderful preseason. Her confidence is up and she's just an absolute weapon. So really look out for her this Saturday night.
She's going to be dangerous down back. In the centre of the ground, we've seen, obviously, Paxi just dominate year in, year out for this competition, and she's going to do that again, no doubt. But I want to see some of the other girls really take a lead. We've got Tyler Hanks, Maddie Gay in the leadership group now. Both had outstanding seasons last year, but expect them to go to another level this year. Lib, it has been a different build-up. We are starting early January this year. We've been training on Collingwood's ground. Things are a little bit different. No real break over Christmas. How's the body? Are you ready to go?
Yeah, it feels like we've been training forever. So I think, at our last our last training session before round one, it was like, oh, we're finally here. Like it's felt like it's gone for that extended period of time because that season was delayed by a month. But I feel like we've been managed really well, and our coaches and high performance staff have put little breaks in there to see family and friends when we can. But I think, it's been perfect. And considering the environment that we're in, I think that it's just awesome that we're able to play this round one, considering that everything that's happening. But yeah, body's feeling good. I think everyone's fit and healthy, otherwise, or not got COVID. Otherwise everyone's ready to go.
Well, we're keen to see you out there. Now, fans can still grab a membership and make sure they come along to every game this season. So head on to the Melbourne website for that. And you have to book your tickets in advance this season. So if you're planning to head along Saturday night, 7 p.m. at Whitten Oval, jump on the website and secure your spot. Liv, good luck for that one.
Thank you. Looking forward to it. Go Deeds.